Hey YouTubers, Dre Crawford here, Recovery One Drones. You guys are probably tired of seeing my face over the last couple of weeks trying to get as many people through this Mavic 2 Pro update solidified, but I've been hearing more issues going on with other third-party software. So what I have tried to do is collect some of the most popular uses, especially those like me who are commercial operators, to make sure you're running the correct versions, and that would keep you from having the 180 era, even outside of the Go4 app, but also people are getting it in Litchi, and some people are saying they're not able to work and drone deploy, and people are concerned about Pix4D. So I'm gonna go over some of these real popular programs, so make sure you're running the proper version to keep you from having these errors. So we're going to start off here. I'm going to share some things with you guys. We're going to start off from step one. Let's start from the beginning. And we're going to start off right here with the Go4 app. I'll blow it up for you real quick here so I get a good look at it. You need to make sure not just on your smart controller, but on your tablets, phones, whatever device you're using to run the Go4 app, make sure you're running the proper version. Okay, the current proper version right now today is 4.3.60. That is on Android and on Apple. I went ahead and did all my smart controllers, which I use, and I failed to update my iPads. And it caught me off guard yesterday. But like I said, when I go out, I always have backup drones. So one drone don't cut it for whatever reason I'm having, I got the other drone. So I was able to complete my mission with the backup drone because I failed to update the Go4 app on my tablet. And that's what I mainly use for mapping. So it happens to all of us one way or another. Okay. Now, we all know about the Go4 update came out right before Thanksgiving, so everybody should be on board. Now, I know there's a certain segment, or we should say percentage, of people who don't believe in updating. They're in that mindset, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and that's fine and dandy. And the reason why I'm doing this video is, like I say, people like me who do commercial work, if you have insurance, there is a clause in your insurance that states that you must meet and maintain all manufacturers' updates on your system. So in the problem, I want to say likelihood, but if there ever has to be a problem where you have a crash, fly away, whatever the case may be, and you want to file a claim with your insurance, one of the first questions they're going to ask is, what was the version you were operating under? Because they can deny your claim for repair or for payout on the drone itself, hull damage, if you are running an outdated version of the software that you're using. And someone may be more stickler about you have to use only the manufacturer software. So that's a lot of things you need to read into when you get insurance. But I know my insurance says I must maintain all manufacturers' current versions on my drones for me to be covered for my insurance purposes. So if you're not Part 107 or you don't fly commercially, don't worry about this. These are just mainly for the folks who do. And like I say, this is some little tidbits from me to say you can cover yourself by making sure you're up to date. All right, so let's move on to the next one here. Let me go ahead and stop sharing this one. Go back, and then we're going to go to the next page. Next one we're going to go to is Pix4D. Okay, I'm going to share this with you. The Pix4D. Okay, Pix4D 4D has several different programs within its own ecosystem. Okay, for those who are using the mapper, we're going to go into the release dates, and it should be the most released one should be 4.84. That came out April 20th of 2023. So it's been out for a while. Okay, it's been out for quite a while. It doesn't talk too much. It says improve homepage with useful tips, add support for camera models, the Alpha 7RV, share UAV, XCAM, something else in Wingtra, RGB 61. Okay, that was all one for that one. So that's Pix4D Mapper 4.84. Okay, let's go on to the next one. We're going to go to drone deploy. Go over here. Let me share this screen with you right quick. Okay, drone deploy didn't come out with a certain version. They just kind of revamped and added some features back in October of 2023. So if you have not gone to, if you use drone deploy, this pretty much won't affect you if you use it just for flight operations. If you are actually have a paid account, and basically they want you to be at the higher levels, pro or enterprise account, to get all these new features that they have in their new release. So if you're just flying it for flight operations to gather the data, it does not affect you in any which way other. Okay, let's go ahead and stop sharing that one, and let's move over to what we got next. Let's go back to Litchi. Okay, we're gonna go back over to Litchi. There we are. Now Litchi has a couple updates. November 2023. If you're one who likes to program yourself on a desktop, whatever, the new version for the Mission Hub, sorry about that, that's my phone. For the Mission Hub is version 2.1.1 that was released on November 21st, and that's for the Mission Hub. Okay, now for the actual flight part of Litchi, excuse me, you need to be running version 4.26.5. That was released on the 28th. That's only about a week back. And if you use an iOS, like I said, I do, and I failed to update both the Go4 app and my latest Litchi app on there for my iPads, that version is 2.15.1, released also on the 28th. So, like I said, when one manufacturer updates something, it kind of goes in cycles. And since DJI is the one who starts it, everybody else kind of follow that trend. So when DJI updates, Litchi, Drone Deploy, Pix4D, several other companies are going to be putting out an update probably within weeks or within a month following afterwards, once they get the information from DJI to they can adjust their software to meet the requirements of the DJI update itself. So like I say, gotta make sure you go through all your systems, because I say even I fell for it out there doing a job, and I'm wondering what's going on. I'm getting can't take off type of thing, everything else. And all it was, I had the wrong version of a software I was using, and that's all it was. So lucky I had a older drone that ran off the older software version, and I was able to complete the job. But like I say, I'm trying to upgrade my business per se, so I need to make sure I'm using all the current software that meets all the standards of what I want to bring forth for my clients. So this is Dre with Cover One Drones. I hope this is helpful, because I've been seeing a lot of folks getting tripped up on several of the pages saying, hey, I'm still getting this, I'm not getting that. And then for those who are super concerned about the remote ID part and what the declaration of a compliance list is and that, I would tell you just relax. The FAA doesn't move very quickly, and I would predict, this is just me talking, I would predict that the compliance list probably would not be updated until somewhere close to the March deadline date. And that way, you know for sure what you got is good or what you don't have is not good. So, like I said, once again, this is Dre Recovering Drones. Please go out and fly as much as you can. Enjoy yourself, but I say fly safe, fly within the rules, and please hang on, enjoy the ride of life, and please subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.